Hare Krishna.
Come on, turn. You got the mic. Sing.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. feelings. Keep him in your mind and call his name with love. You will see him in your mind's eye for sure.
Jai Sachidanand Gaura Hari. Okay, no one's chanting, like 10% are chanting. No chanting, no prasad. Okay? Come on everyone, 5-10 minutes, just shout. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bhavagidat Hari Siddhartha Lalit Madhav Ji ki jai. Sri Sachinandan Gaura Hari ki jai. Sri Krishna Balaram Ji ki jai. Jayanant Kati Vaishnava Brinda ki jai. Sambe Gaura Bhakta Brinda ki jai. Go Premanande. Guruve Gaura Chandra Radhikaya Tadale. Krishna Krishna Bhattaya Tadabhattaya Namo Namaha. Shri Nandanandanam Bande Radhika Charanadvayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavanam Manoharam Bhajami Radham Aravindanatram Smanami Radham Marudasmitasam Vadami Radham Kurunabadaram Tato Manoyastikatena Kapi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer pranams to our Gurudev, Om Vishnu Padvidandit Swami Sabhaktivedanta, Narayan Gosai Maharaj, our Rupanunga Guru Varga, all Guyanese devotees, especially Vanamali's family. So some faces we recognize from last time, some new faces. So tonight is our last program. So try at least stay awake for the last program. So, last 6 nights, we're talking about the super excellence of Krishna. Because Krishna is avatar. He is the source of all other incarnations. Therefore, Krishna has 4 qualities which are not present in any other incarnation. Rupa Madhurya, super excellent beauty. Venu Madhurya, only Krishna plays the flute. Sarvabhuta Manohara, by the sound of his flute he attracts all living entities towards him. Only Krishna has super excellent pastimes. Lila Madhurya. And finally, Prema Madhurya. Only Krishna can generate this type of affection in the heart of the devotee. No other incarnation. So Krishna spent, when he manifested in this material world, some say 16 years in Vrindavan. Then he went to Mathura, 17 years in Mathura. And then to Dwarka. I've heard 120 years in Dwarka. But actually the original form of the Supreme Lord, Krishna, never leaves Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami has said, Vrindavanam Paritija Padamekam Nagacha. Krishna, the original Krishna, with peacock feather in hair, with flute in hands, with Radhika on his left side. That form of Brajananandam Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Then who spoke Bhagavad Gita at Kurukshetra? Who married 16,108 princesses? Rupa Goswami says, Krishna no Yarusambu. That was another Krishna. That was an expansion. But the original form of Krishna in Vrindavan never leaves Vrindavan. He never takes one step outside. What's wrong with the sound? Every 10 seconds you have to adjust it. So, Krishna manifested his beauty in Vrindavan for 16 years. Come on, Amal, hurry up. Then to give happiness to the devotees, he left Vrindavan. Someone may say, what type of happiness is this? This is the happiness of viraha, the happiness of separation. Like when we meet Krishna, we feel one happiness. But in separation from Krishna, there is also one type of meeting. So separation is a special type of meeting of Krishna. Just like Guru Maharaj gives the example when Sita was kidnapped by Ravan, then 11 months she stayed there in Lanka. 11 months she not ate. 11 months Sita not took a glass of water. 11 months Sita not took bath. Why? Because she take bath, change cloth, only for the happiness of her husband, Ram. If Ram is not there, then for whom she do these activities? Every day Ravan would come. Every day Ravan would come. He could not understand why Sita not love him. Ravan was so handsome. We always see him in the comic books black and like Tarun Krishna, but it's not true. He was very handsome Ravan. He had more than 100,000 wives, 1 lakh wives, thousands of sons, so much strength, so much mystic power, so much knowledge of the Vedas, high birth in Brahminical family, so much wealth. His whole city was made of gold. Savitri, how much gold you have? Nothing, always plastic, right? How much gold we have? 10 grams, 20 grams. But Ravan, the whole city was made of gold. So every morning he would come and try to change Sita's mind. He said, I have 100,000 wives, but Sita, if you marry me, all these wives will be your dasis, your servants. And I will also be your servant. Please accept me. But Sita never looked towards him. Then Ravan would say, if you do not accept me by morning, I will chop him up. Hey, tell your Soda to watch this class. Come on. She can watch. So, what was Sita doing? Very thin, alone. She was surrounded by many Rakshasas. They would also try to change the mind of Sita. Sita is alone sitting under one, they call pipal tree, Asok Batik. And what she is remembering, with eyes closed, she is remembering the happiness that she felt when Ram first put that garland of vivaha, marriage, on her neck. That happiness she felt at that time in separation, she's remembering this meeting. So, if we see someone crying for Krishna, should we think their life is very bad? No. We will think that person's life is successful because they can shed some tear for Krishna. We are many years now. When was the last time we shed some tear for Krishna? Very hard to remember. So separation is also a special type of meeting, a special type of nectar. So, to give the Brijavasi this taste of separation, Krishna, in one form, it looks like he left Vrindavan. Many reasons why he left Vrindavan. Can Krishna forget the suffering of Devaki and Vasudeva? Kamsa put them in jail, and every day Kamsa would come, where is your eighth son? Tell me. He would put stones on the chest of Vasudeva. Can Krishna forget them? Can Krishna forget the suffering of Draupadi? Can Krishna forget his promise to Yudhisthira, you will be king of the world? Krishna cannot forget this. So Padathanaya Sadhunam Vinisayati Dushkatam Dharma Samstapanaya Sambhavani. To destroy the non-devotee, the envious, like Duryodhana, Shishupal, Dantavaka, to destroy them and to protect the sadhus, then Krishna comes to this world. So for that reason, Krishna left and went to Mathura. How Krishna came to Mathura? Actually, it's described. Krishna was so happy in Vrindavan, Krishna did not know if it's daytime or nighttime. So happy. Choda Bhuvanadeka. In all 10 directions, Krishna felt nothing but happiness in Vrindavan. Because Vrindavan is Radhika's creation. It gives pleasure to all the senses of Krishna. The beautiful forests, the forms of the gopis and gopis, these give pleasure to Krishna's eyes. The cool breeze from Radha Kund carrying the fragrance of Radhika, this gives happiness to Krishna's nose. In this way, this Vrindavan gives all happiness to the 5 senses of Krishna. Therefore, Vrindavan cannot be mature. So, but Narad Muni could understand Krishna forgot the reason he came to this world. So Narad Muni went to remind him, Krishna, don't forget. The demigods went to Lord Brahma, requesting, especially the earth planet, requested, many, many demons on my service, please remove the burden of the demonic forces. For that reason, Krishna promised Brahma he would come. So Narad Muni reminded him of all this. But then Krishna thought, in one form I will stay here, hidden. Another form I have to go to Mathura. So how it was arranged, that was astonishing. Yogamaya inspired the heart of Kamsa. Kamsa who hated Krishna. Kamsa had sent many, many demons to finish Krishna in Vrindavan. Putana, Sakatasho, Trindavata, remember Bakasur, who else? Keshi, Vyom, many, many. Aristasur. Many, many demons came, but Vrindavan like a Bermuda Triangle. Many demons came, but no one returned. Because Vrindavan means one-way ticket. Right, Gopal? One-way ticket. So, Yogamaya inspired the heart of Kamsa. So he called a Krura. When Kamsa became king, many devotees ran away, but some also hiding, and there comes Maharaj. What to do? Sometimes the situation is like that. Like when Hiranyakasipu became king, Narad Muni would also go there. Jai Hiranyakasipu. Because that is the situation, you have to adjust like that. So Kamsa called the Krura. Uncle, you go there and you bring the 2 sons of Vasudeva, the 2 sons of Nanda, Krishna and Balaram. You bring them to Mathura. Then Kamsa became very astonished. Akrura became very astonished. Because very rare to see the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God. And how I am going, comes order me. So by mercy of Kamsa, I am seeing Krishna and Balaram. So as Akrura went to Vrindavan, then he offering many, many prayers. There are 9 ways to serve Krishna. Easiest and most powerful in Kali Yuga is Nam Kirtan. Like we're doing, loudly chanting the names of Krishna, form of Krishna, qualities of Krishna, and pastimes of Krishna. But Nam is topmost. Tade Madhya Sadan Shres Nam Sankirtan Niraparad Namaloi Paida Premadan. Of all 9 limbs, 9 ways of serving Krishna, chanting the name of Krishna is the best, easiest, most powerful. But some devotees also like other methods. Like Parikshit Maharaj achieved perfection by just hearing about Krishna. 7 days and 7 nights, he just heard. Prahlad Maharaj achieved perfection just by remembering Krishna. It's very hard to remember Krishna. Our minds are very restless. So Akrura achieved perfection by offering prayers to Krishna. He was on the road to Vrindavan. So we are also on the road to Vrindavan. And what we think of at the time of practice, we will achieve that. Sadhana Bidivetake Siddhadehata Pabe Naratam Tatos. What you think of while you chant Harinam. Gopal, what do you think of when you chant Harinam? You will get that. So have to be very careful also. So the way Akrura offered prayers, I want this. When I get to Vrindavan, surely Krishna will know, even though I am sent by Kamsa, I am not a servant of Kamsa, I am his servant. And Akrura was uncle of Krishna and Balaram. Maybe he was Devaki's brother, something like that. So will Krishna and Balaram, knowing I am their servant, will Krishna and Balaram sit on my lap? Will they embrace me? Will they call me uncle? Many, many things he prayed for. Then he came near Nandagaon. He saw the footprints of Krishna in the dust. Then Akrura became full of ecstasy. These are the same footprints, the same lotus feet that Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, always keeps upon her lap. What is the greatest wealth of the goddess of fortune? The lotus feet of Krishna. These are the same lotus feet that Shiva always meditates on. These are the same lotus feet by whose strength Lord Brahma performs the creation. These same lotus feet, the life and soul of Janaki, the life and soul of Hanuman. And these same lotus feet are now decorating the earth planet. How fortunate am I? And in ecstasy, Akrura would roll in that dust. The footprints of Krishna, if you come Vrindavan, what's your name, sir? Lokabandhu. You've been to Vrindavan? Why not? Sell a kidney? Sell a kidney? You can see footprints of Krishna still there today. Krishna, many places when Krishna would walk, the rocks would melt in ecstasy, and footprints of Krishna are there. You can see directly. So Akrura offered many prayers on the road to Vrindavan. And when he got there, everything he prayed for happened. Krishna Balaram welcomed him. They gave him a gift of a brown cow. They sat on his lap. So much affection. Then Krishna said, Kamsa has sent me to bring you to Mathura. Okay, Indira, listening? Only one class you came in the last 10 days. At least try and listen to something. So, Kamsa has called you to Vrindavan, to Mathura. You must come. And they're speaking about the news of Devaki, Vasudev, the situation of the devotees in Mathura, the many, many demonic activities done by Kamsa. Then Krishna fixed his mind, I will go. When news came, Krishna and Balaram will go to Vrindavan, cowherd boys became very happy. Haribol! We will also go with Kanaya. First time we will see the big city like that, excited. Like when Guyanese go to New York, too much excited. Because big city going. So All cowherd boys became happy. Nanda Baba, yes, yes. Every year Nanda Baba would pay some tax to Kamsa. Ghee, yogurt, paneer. Come. Nanda Baba said, yes, I will take these boys. We will stay 2-3 days and return. So cowherd men, cowherd boys all became very happy, like another adventure with Krishna. But the gopis, especially those who have more love for Krishna, like Yasoda, like Radhika, they became very sad. These cowherd boys are very, very foolish. They know that when Krishna goes there, he will not return. So especially Mother Yasoda, she wanted to hide Krishna under the bed, that Nanda Baba cannot find him, cannot take. But finally she understands Krishna also wants to go. Therefore it's considered bad luck when you're leaving and someone's crying, or that's considered bad luck. So Yasoda not said, don't go, Krishna. If Krishna is happy going, then let him go. Yasoda never asked him, Krishna, you stay for my happiness. If Krishna wants to go, let him go. So Yasoda not said, don't go, but she said, Kanaya, wherever you go, then I pray that Bhagavan will also take me there. I become the servant of Devaki. I will do like washing pots, cleaning bed sheets. I don't want any wage, only one wage I want. Once a day I will see you. I can see your face even from distance. Anyway, but they're sort of thinking all these things. And the gopis, Radhika, Lalita Vishaka, they have even more love for Krishna even than mother. So they're simply weeping. Normally gopis never express their love for Krishna directly. Like in America, husband says to wife 50 times a day, I love you, I love you, I love you, then next minute divorce. So as soon as you say something by mouth, it disappears, evaporates. Like Gurudev said, if you burn incense in a room and you close the doors and windows, very strong smoke comes. But as soon as you open the window, it goes up. So gopis never speak what they feel about Krishna. Gopi means secret, upanya. They keep everything inside. But now Krishna and Balaram are leaving. What's the use in keeping everything secret? So very loudly they wept. Oh Akrura, you are not Akrura, you are Krura. Krura means very cruel. I think Akrura spent 16 years in the womb of his mother before he was born. So Gopi said, who gives so much pain to his own mother, then to give pain to us gopis is very easy for him. So gopis very loudly weeping, Balaram, don't go. You know everything. Don't take Krishna to the Mathura, you stay here. Then gopis fell unconscious, like streaks of lightning on the ground. And Akrura was so heartless. In that situation he left. So Guru Maharaj would say, really, Akrura came to the border of Vrindavan. That is Akrura Ghat. Remember Akrura Ghat, Gopal? Don't lie, I know you don't remember. You remember? Akrura Ghat. That is the border of Vrindavan and Mathura. There was one kund at that time. That is called, what's that called? I cannot remember. But one big pond of water was there. So Akrura came and stopped the chariot because time for Gayatri, midday. So he left Krishna and Balaram on the chariot. Guru Maharaj said at that time the original Krishna and Balaram returned to Vrindavan, unseen. And their expansions, Mathura's Krishna and Sankarshan, they stayed on the chariot. Maybe Akrura thinking, these small boys, how will they kill such a huge demon like Kamsa? So to pacify Akrura, when Akrura took bath under the water, what did he see? Ananta Shesh. That is the expansion of Balaram. Lord Vishnu always has two carriers. One is Garuda, one is Ananta Shesh. Snake incarnation. Because snake is very cool. Snake is like air conditioning. If you touch snake, snake is not hot, it's very cool, very soft. So Vishnu uses him like a waterbed. Guru Maharaj would say, when cold, then Ananta Shesh makes his breath a little warm, like heating. And when very hot, his breath becomes cool, like air conditioning. We always serve him. So what did Akrura see under the water? Ananta Shesh, huge, with thousands of heads. With thousands of heads, each head is speaking topics of Krishna. And Shiva, by listening to all the Harikatha of Anantadev, then Lord Shiva also became great Vaishnava. Therefore Shiva always keeps snakes on his arms, on his legs, on his neck. This reminds him of his Gurudev, Ananta Shesh. Shiva is saying, Gurudev have full right over this whole body. My whole body belongs to Gurudev. So, he saw Anantadev, and on top of Ananta he saw Mahavishnu, so huge. Then he understands Krishna Balaram, and this Ananta and Mahavishnu, same person. Then Akrura's doubts. Krishna can kill Krishna. Then he fully believed Krishna can kill Kamsa very easily, like an elephant kills a mosquito. Not difficult for him. Then finishing Gayatri, they went and entered the city of Mathura. Kamsa was too much afraid. Because since that time, Krishna maybe 16 years. So since last 16 years, he always meditating on Krishna. Because he knows the 8th son of Devaki will take my life. He knew. Indira, listening? What are you looking for? Try and hear, Katar. So, Kamsa always thinking of Krishna, but not in a good way. He think of Krishna in fear. Krishna will take my life. So he always meditate on Krishna, but not like devotee. Devotee always meditate in a mood of service. But Kamsa always meditate in a mood of fear. Kama, dveshat, boyat, stayat, yata, bhakta, shrimana. Some devotees meditate on Krishna by affection. Like the gopis, like Nandi Yasoda. But some demons meditate on Krishna in fear or envy. So it comes always think of Krishna, but not in a nice way, fearful way. Fearful. You know, like if snake, you see a snake go in your house, nighttime you cannot sleep because you're thinking of the snake. He's downstairs somewhere. So Kamsa's meditation was like that. Even sleeping, he see dream of Krishna. Even eating, even walking, even taking bath, you always see Krishna with Sudarshan Chakra. Come here, Baba. So he always think in fear. So Kamsa too much afraid. Kamsa was a devotee of Lord Shiva. You know? So unfortunately, because Shiva is the presiding deity of Tamagun, many devotees of Shiva also like that, like demonic persons. Because who accept Shiva but not accept Shiva's Ishtadev, Shiva's worshipful deity, that person is demon. Just like just like Kamalakanta or someone accepts me as Guru but don't accept my Guru, for example. Not a good example, but I couldn't think of it. Right? Someone accepts Guru but don't accept Gurudev's Guru. What is this? This is not proper. This is like demonic. I accept Vishnu but I don't like Vishnu's mother and father. Not proper. So in the same way Kamsa, Ravan, they accept Shiva, but they don't accept Shiva's Ishtadev. Shiva always meditate on who? On Bhagavan Vishnu. So Kamsa had one bow of Lord Shiva, special. How he got it, I cannot remember. I heard the story once. But anyway, it was predicted when this bow was broken, he would be killed. But who can break the bow of Shiva? Only someone who is more powerful than Shiva. So Kamsa always had like 50 or 100 guards to make sure no one would disturb. And his priests, they were doing one big yajna for the satisfaction of Shiva. So at that time, Krishna and Balaram came in to see. When the guards saw Krishna and Balaram, they knew, who is this? So they tried to kick him out. Get out, you have no invitation. And Krishna said, I have my invitation, come here, look. In 1 second, Krishna picked up that bow of Lord Shiva. In 1 second. You know, like Lord Ram also broke another bow of Shiva at the time of marrying Janaki. Only someone who could lift the bow of Shiva could and break, only that person could marry Janaki. So Ram broke that bow. Like an elephant breaks a piece of sugar cane very easily. So in the same way, when Krishna picked the bow, when he strung, when he pulled, no one could see, so fast. And when he broke that bow, such like an atomic, like a sonic boom. When the aircraft goes, I heard America put 2 aircraft over Guyana yesterday. Because Venezuela preparing something. So when an aircraft goes very fast, it makes a sonic boom. So the sound of this bow breaking was so loud. All soldiers were knocked unconscious, the security guards. Kamsa heard that sound and his meditation became even more intense, more afraid. Then taking the pieces of the bow, Krishna Balaram killed everyone, all the guards who were there. So when Krishna performed this activity, all Mathura began glorifying it. They know soon as change of government. Right. Soon as change of government. So all the shopkeepers began offering many, many gifts to Krishna. I think maybe they give me some discount on sales tax. Many, many presentations they gave to Krishna. And nighttime, Krishna not spent in the city. Krishna spent outside the city. But the first thing Krishna did when he arrived, before breaking the bow, then Krishna thinking we come from the village. So village wearing what? Like if some guy come from the, what do you call it? Region 2. Then he's wearing these boots. And he come to village, he come to the city of Guyana, everyone of Georgetown, everyone look, everyone know this is farmer. Right? So Krishna dressed as farmer, Kavarpo. So what's the first thing Krishna did when he entered Mathura? In Vrindavan, Krishna has no shirt, no kurta, no shoes. Just like village boy. But when Krishna entered the city of Mathura, then Krishna felt a little shame. How can I dress like this? So there was one washerman. He was the washerman of Kamsa. He was the same washerman last life who criticized Ram and Sita. Ram would send spies around the city. So Lakshman would also go in disguise to hear what the citizens are saying, like some spy. So one day Lakshman was there, he heard one man arguing with his wife. That man was a washerman, a dhobi, and his wife had not come home the previous night. So the washerman was kicking his wife out. Get out of my house, no more marriage with you. Why? You spent the night in the house of another man. I will not accept you back. I am not like Ram. Ram's wife was 11 months outside. And Ram accepted her back, but I am not like that. When Lakshman heard this, Lakshman shaking. Ram asked him again and again, Lakshman, what you saw? Lakshman, tell me. Then Lakshman had to tell everything. For that reason, Ram was forced to give up Sita into the forest. So that same washerman, he also came in Krishna Lila, same business doing, disturbing. When Krishna asked, "Oh, washerman, you have many nice clothes because these are the clothes of the king. So donate some clothes to us. Kamsa is my uncle. You should give us some." Then his washerman became very angry. So, you are like the crow trying to steal the ghee meant for the yajna. Where are these clothes and where are you? Villager, region 2 guy. He began abusing Krishna and Balaram. And Krishna and Balaram caught his hands and Krishna knocked his head off. When the other washermen saw that, they became afraid, they ran away, then Krishna and Balaram took all these clothes. Many colors, and Kamsa was very tall, like 10 feet, and Krishna and Balaram like young boys, so the kurta hanging past here. But they took many, many different colors, and all boys decorated themselves like that. So Guru Maharaj said the first thing Krishna did when he entered Mathura, he covered himself. Kurta, shoes, no more dhoti and a half pant, full dhoti. I mean, Krishna covering himself. The same mood in Vrindavan is not available. So Kamsa had arranged a big wrestling arena. That is called Rangashala. If you come to Mathura, you can still see all these places now. Jagat Bandhu, when you're coming? Oh, so it's Krishna's fault you're not coming. You also have to do something. We should think Krishna's arrangement, but we should also do something ourselves. So, Kamsa made a big, big wrestling arena. If you come to Mathura, you can still see those places. So, all different persons were invited. Just like in this audience here, many, many different type of persons. All not have the same mentality, everyone have a little different brain. So the audience were many, many different types of persons. There were young ladies, there were old grandmothers, there were small boys, there were yogis, there were ordinary persons, many, many different types of persons. So when Krishna entered the wrestling arena, everyone saw the one absolute truth differently. God is not 10 or 15 or 20. God is one. So religion also cannot be 10, 15 or 20. If God is one, religion is also one. But that one absolute truth is understood differently according to qualification. Like we see in school, one teacher, 30 boys. Some boys, Kamakandi used to smoke at school? Huh? That means yes. I know our school, right? Some boys always smoking. Then they would come and our maths teacher would go, "Who's the Marlboro man?" He would say. So some boys smoking, not doing homework, not paying attention. Some students work very hard but no brain. Some students very intelligent. So same teacher, same subject, but 30 boys, there's 30 different marks. So God is one, but mentality is different. So that one truth, that Krishna was understood in 12 different ways. When Krishna entered the wrestling arena with Balaram, Krishna had just killed one elephant demon named Kuvalyapi. So Krishna was sprinkled with blood. Normally someone sprinkled with blood, that looks very bad. You know, you call the police. But Krishna sprinkled with blood looked more attractive, like a blue lotus covered by saffron. More handsome. So everyone saw Krishna differently according to their mood, according to their qualification. Malini asanam rinam naravaram striyam smarom artimam gopanam swajanam sachti pujam sativanam. The young ladies in Mathura, many young ladies, when they saw Krishna, what they felt? They felt Krishna is like Cupid, Smara. Smara means Cupid. Smaramurti. They saw Krishna as Cupid personified. So handsome young man, the best of lovers. They saw him like that. But the wrestlers, Kamsa had captured many wrestlers. Means he also beat them. And they also submitted. Yes, Kamsa is more strong than us. Amongst these wrestlers there were two kings. Like Hulk Hogan. Huge. They were professional fighters, like gladiators. When they saw Krishna, they had come to kill Krishna by fighting. So when they saw Krishna, they saw not very soft young cowboy boy. What they saw an iron thunderbolt. Like a statue made of iron. Huge muscles like this. So, because they had the mentality of fighting and trying to kill Krishna, they saw Krishna like that. They said, Krishna Balaram, you are also citizens of Mathura. So the king wants to see some MMA, some fighting. You should please the king by fighting with us. Then Krishna Balaram said, we are small boys. How can we fight against monsters like you, huge men? We can wrestle with some other small boys, but we cannot fight with you. Chanmurti said, I know you are not ordinary boys. Otherwise, how you killed Putana and Trinavat, who had the strength of millions of elephants. Fight. So they saw Krishna like an iron thunderbolt. In the audience were some people who didn't have knowledge of Krishna. They were like ordinary persons, but they were not jealous of Krishna. They had no envy of Krishna. So they could see Krishna as a human being. Ah yes, Naram Narovaram. They saw Krishna as a human being, but not as an ordinary human. They saw him as the best of human beings. Like maybe we see a lady and we think, oh, she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Like that. Or we see a man, wow, he's the biggest guy I've ever seen. So these ordinary persons of Mathura who are not jealous of Krishna. They saw Krishna as a human, but the best of humans. Best of humans. The young lady saw him as Cupid. The old people in the audience, they saw Krishna. If I had a son, my son would be like that. I wish I had a son like that. So, Swaputra. They saw Krishna like their son or grandson. The older persons. Paratattva yoginam, the yogis. Savitri, what did the yogis see? Savitri, still awake? What did they see, the yogis? They saw Krishna as the super soul, the Paramatma. Before they only saw the Paramatma in meditation, but now they saw the Paramatma walking in the wrestling arena. So they, oh, this is same. Krishna is the Paramatma. So many people, Virada Vidusam, the foolish person saw Krishna as the universal form. They saw Krishna as like some material manifestation. So many people saw Krishna as favorable way, as lover, as beloved, as son. Krishna had many friends who had come from Vrindavan. They saw my friend. So some were favorable. Das, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhura, and Sringar. Sringar, Vatsalya, Sakya, Dasya, and Santaras. All were there. Santaras means the yogis. Vrishninam Paradevata. The Vrishnis saw there is God, the supreme deity. That is Dasyaras. Vatsalya, Sringar, and Sakya we mentioned. So these 5 are also like favorable. But some people see Krishna as unfavorable way. Like Mrityu Bhojapati. Kamsa saw Krishna as death, time. So he saw Krishna full of fear. The wrestlers saw Krishna like this. Some saw Krishna with disgust. Disgust. Why Krishna covered in the blood of the elephant? So when they saw Krishna, they criticized him in their mind. Hey, what a low-class guy. He's obviously killed some rabbit or some pigeon. And he'd not even wash his hands. Very low class. Like this. So they saw Krishna and criticized him. In this way, very nice explanation how Krishna is a killer Rasamrita Murti. Means Krishna can reciprocate with everyone. Perfectly. Only Krishna has this power. What you want, Krishna becomes that. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Jaitata mam prapadyante tamstateva bhajahamyaham mamavat manusa parthasalasya. O Arjuna, I reciprocate with everyone according to their surrender to me. Means Krishna gives you what you want. You want friend, Krishna becomes your friend. You want to become the beloved of Krishna, Krishna becomes your boyfriend, beloved. You want to be Krishna as your son, then Krishna becomes your son. If you want Krishna as the Paramatma, he becomes that. If you want, like the yogis, in a neutral way to meditate on Bhagavan, Krishna manifests that also. For the Buddhists who do not accept the Vedas, do not accept Bhagavan, then Bhagavan hides himself and they realize him as emptiness, nirvana, sunyavada. To the impersonalists, Krishna also manifests as impersonal Brahman. So Krishna cannot be blamed for giving different results. Because what you want, he gives you. Krishna cannot be blamed for that. Imagine someone goes to what's his name? Jagadev Bharat. Is that his name? Prime Minister of Guyana? That's what I said, right? Imagine I get an invitation. Jagadev Bharat wants to see Damodar Maharaj. And he says, Maharaj, whatever you want, I'll give you. Whatever you want. Money to build a temple, land. Whatever you want, I give you. And I'm so stupid, I ask, hey man, can you give me 1,000 Guyana to get the taxi back home? That is my fault, no? That is my foolishness. See, Krishna is not giving different results. He's fulfilling what you want according to your desire. Otherwise, Krishna is equal to everyone. So anyway, everyone saw Krishna according to their mood. Some in good way, some in bad way. Therefore, very important to hear from sadhu. Because from sadhu you will hear correctly what is Krishna. Then you can desire the best thing. So all these 12 different types of persons, okay, who are we going to ask? Of all these 12 different persons who had 12 different visions of Krishna, who had the best vision? Who had the best vision? Radhamali? Huh? The what? Which devotees? The old persons, the friends, the young ladies of Mathura, they had the best vision of Krishna. Smara. So, when Chavan and Mustik, the two demons, fight with us, Krishna said, we are small guys, we cannot fight with you. No, I know you are not ordinary. Fight. By force, they took Krishna and Balaram in the ring and began fighting. Head to head, fist to fist, knee to knee. Sometimes they would drag each other across the wrestling arena. Krishna was covered with perspiration, but he looked very nice, like a blue lotus covered by dew in the early morning. Very sweet he. Many people in the audience were not satisfied seeing this. Oh, shame, shame on this. Shame, the king is very bad. This is irreligion, irreligion. Small boys being killed by these persons. So especially those in Vatsalya especially felt distress. Because the yogis know no one can kill Bhagavan, so the yogis not felt any distress when they're seeing the wrestling. But those who have more love, they feel distress. Oh, this is very wrong, very bad. This is irreligion, irreligion. So understanding that this was bad, then Krishna grabbed his wrestler by the arms and swung him round very forcefully. Krishna centrifuged him to death. This is a new way of killing someone, by spinning them around, centrifuging them. Then Krishna dashed him on the ground. But Krishna, very kind, if Krishna grabbed his feet and spun him outside at the time of death, he would have seen everything else. But Krishna grabbed him by the hands at the time of death, he would only see Krishna. As children, you used to do that, spin around. You grab each other and you spin around. As children we would do. And you spin around, but at that time everything's spinning, but you can only see the face of the person in front of you. You know what I'm talking about? So Krishna killed him, but Krishna is very kind, because at the time of death he only saw Krishna. Then Balaram, then he bashed him on the ground and took his life. Then Balaram finished his demon with a punch from the left fist. This is like very disrespect. Because if someone gives you something, you take by right hand, but left hand, Balaram just killed him by left hand. Took his life. Then Charan Musik had many disciples. They saw Guru was being killed, they also came to fight. Krishna and Balaram killed them all very easily. Then all the crowd began to cheer, especially the friends of Krishna. That time was no there are many musicians that began playing music. So Krishna and Balaram began dancing with all their friends from Vrindavan, like a festival. So everyone was cheering, Krishna Balaram ki. Come on, Ranamali, one more time. Krishna Balaram ki. Everyone too much cheering. Krishna Kanaya ki. But Kamsa was not chanting Jai. Kamsa not very impressed by all this, because everything upside down. He wanted to be this a festival of killing Krishna, but the opposite happened. Everyone chanting Krishna Balaram Kanaya ki Jai. Everyone chanting Krishna's glories. So Kamsa too much angry. Shut up, man! Shut up! Everyone shut up! Too much shouting. Take this Nanda Yasod, take this Nanda Baba, throw him from the sea. Take my father Ugrasen, put him and finish him, kill him. No? Kamsa too much shouting. Take these two boys, they are very wicked. Take them, put them in prison. Take their life. Kamsa too much shouting. Then in 1 second, Kamsa was on a big seat like a king. Tila means like hill. So Kamsa was on top watching. In 1 second, Krishna jumped up there, grabbed his hair. Kamsa, hey, don't pull my hair, it hurts. Then Krishna said, remember my mother Devaki? Before Krishna's birth, Kamsa pulled her hair and went to take off her head. So Krishna says, now you know how it feels. Pulling his hair. But Kamsa was very strong also, because he controlled Putana, Agaso, Bakaso. He was more powerful than them. He was like the head demon. So also he was waiting. So very quickly he took his sword and shield. Very fast. But Krishna, like an eagle grabs a snake, Krishna grabbed him and threw him on the ground. And Krishna jumped on his chest. Means Krishna not punched him, Krishna not kicked him, Krishna not strangled him, Krishna not stabbed him. How Krishna killed him? Krishna just jumped on him. And inside Krishna is millions and millions of universes. So just by jumping on the chest of Kamsa, Kamsa was dead. Everyone was shocked. Everyone. Because Kamsa was so powerful. Everyone afraid of him. And Krishna killed him very neglectfully, very easily. No punch, no weapon, nothing. Just Krishna jumped on him. So many people not believe Kamsa was dead. They thought Kamsa just joking, like pretending. Because how Kamsa could be killed so easily? No one believed he's dead. So to prove he's dead, Krishna grabbed his hair and pulled him around the wrestling arena. Actually, Kamsa was so huge. Kamsa's cremation was done on the bank of Yamuna. But Kamsa was so powerful, no one could move his body. So Krishna dragged him to the cremation ground. Actually, in Mathura, behind our temple, there's a huge drain that was made by Krishna dragging the body of Kamsa. If you go there, it's all, God, it's terrible. But that, especially in rainy season, it fills up. But that drain is still there from time of Krishna. So Kamsa, even though killed by Krishna, Krishna is very kind. At the time of death, what did he think about? Krishna. Therefore he achieved Sarupya Mukti, I have heard. He achieved the liberation of getting a form like Krishna, like in Vaikuntha. No? Everyone has a form like Lord Narayan. Same. But there's a difference, some differences there. Only Lord Narayan has Tulsi on the feet. Only Lord Narayan has this Kaustuba jewel. No one else has. Only Lord Narayan have a golden line here. Sri Rekha. Srivatsa. So some things only Narayan has. So Krishna gave Kamsa this type of liberation. So when Kamsa was dead, then Kamsa had 9 brothers. They also come to kill Krishna. So Krishna thought, already I killed my uncle, I should not do more. So Balaram killed all of them. So Krishna doing many, many lila. So Devaki and Vasudeva came out of jail. But they not ran and embraced Krishna. Not like when you get some baby, you smell their head or embrace or play or put on the lap. But Devaki and Vasudeva not did. They know Krishna and Balaram is the Supreme Personality of God. He's not my son, he's God. So they simply did like that and offered prayers. Even 16 years they not saw them, but still only fear, awe and reverence. Krishna not felt satisfied. Come on, after 16 years, some tears, some. So Yogamaya came and covered them. Oh my son. Krishna spoke some words. This body come from the mother. You guys don't sleep there. Haribol. Krishna said, this body come from the mother and father. One can never repay the debt one owes to one's mother and father. So Krishna spoke like this, then Devaki and Vasudeva's heart melted, and they felt some parental affection for Krishna by the influence of Yogamaya. Again and again they embraced, again and again they smelt the top of their heads. So 3 days and 3 nights Krishna stayed there. He not went back to Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba waiting on the edge of the city. So the last class Gurudev gave, I remember the last class in Mathura. Gurudev spoke about this. What happened? Bhagavatam described one thing. Bhagavatam described after 3 days and 3 nights, Baba was waiting on the outside of Mathura. Krishna Balaram came and meet with Nanda Baba. We'll not go into too much detail, but Bhagavatam described Nanda Baba thinking, how can I take Balaram? Balaram is not my son. Balaram is the son of Vasudeva. Also, after many years, Devaki and Vasudeva got Krishna. So how can I take Krishna again like that? This is very cruel. So many things Baba thinking. And he left Mathura empty-handed. Weeping, he left. Before leaving, Krishna and Balaram gave all their jewels to Baba as like a memorial, like a present, like affection. But when Baba showed these things to Yasoda, then Yasoda chastised Baba, you sold my Krishna and Balaram for this. So Bhagavatam described like this. Nanda Baba returned empty-handed. Weeping, he went back to Mathura without Krishna and Balaram. Bhagavatam described this. So in his last class in Mathura, Guru Maharaj said, but really? Guru Maharaj said, even a dog goes where he finds the most affection. Even a dog have a very wealthy owner who will not love him. Dog will not stay there. Dog will go and stay with a homeless man who gives him affection. So Gurudev said, even a dog goes where he finds the most love. So really, Krishna Balaram left Nanda Yasoda and did not go back to Vrindavan. Guru Maharaj said, we cannot accept it. So the Acharyas have described one thing externally. In one prakosh. Prakosh means in one reality. Nanda Baba left. Krishna stayed in Mathura 17 years, then went to Dwarka. But in another reality, when Nanda Baba met Krishna and Balaram, Nanda Baba weeping and both boys weeping. Then, I cannot take Balaram. Balaram is not my son. Then Balaram said, who is real father? Take care of his son. That's real. Who only gives birth is not mother and father. Who gives love and affection, that is real mother and father. So Nanda and Yasoda, don't say I am not your son, you are my real mother and father. Then Krishna also weeping, I cannot leave Balaram, tell him. So in another reality, Krishna and Balaram went back to Mathura. Gurudev spoke this. When we came back from Mathura, then Didi was speaking. I remember clearly, Didi said, Gurudev will not stay in this world much longer. Then we were shocked. Gurudev not sick, Gurudev nothing, he's okay. Then she said, by his class you understand Guru Maharaj saying this is my goodbye. This was months before Gurudev left, like 2 months. Gurudev saying, I am not staying in this world much longer. I am going. So Didi was saying, in one sense Gurudev said, I am going. But really in one form, I also stay here with you. Those who are doing bhajan, those who serve Gurudev with faith and affection, they will see Gurudev not left. Gurudev always here. So separation and meeting. I never forget when Didi spoke that, really how deeply she understands Gurudev's heart. No one that time can even think Gurudev will leave, but she understood no. And that was the last class Gurudev gave. After that he never gave another class. Then he was some sick, went to Delhi, then he never gave another class after that class. So Krishna Balaram stayed in Mathura in one form, but in another form they went back to Golok Vrindavan, went back with Nanda Baba to Vrindavan. That time, Krishna had not married anyone, because without Diksha, without Upanayan, no boy can marry. Shiva's marriage is illegal. Where is it? Where's Shiva gone? Where's he gone? Shiva's marriage illegal. Without Diksha, no one can take marriage. No one can be married. Without Upanayan. So, Upanayan is, is like the Jews have Bar Mitzvah. Christians have something, First Communion. So Hindus have Upanayan. It's like a big festival for the boy. It's the biggest festival in the boy's life, the Upanayan. So Vasudeva quickly arranged the Upanayan of Krishna and Balaram, Diksha. Krishna and Balaram also took Diksha mantra and Upanayan. Guru Maharaj said Diksha means to change. Before Diksha we were a servant of this world, but after Diksha we joined Krishna's family, Achyuta Gotra. We become in the family of Krishna by Diksha. So Krishna still, after many months, they not forgot Krishna, they not forgot Vrindavan, not forget Nandi Yasoda. So quickly, to change them, Vasudeva arranged the Diksha ceremony of Krishna Balaram. They shaved their heads like brahmacharis. They had one brahmachari danda. Then after Upanayan, the boy should go and the first donation he begs is from his mother. Bhavatim Bhiksham Dehi. So Devaki was there. And Guru Maharaj said, like big festival, like even in Guyana we have a wedding or we invite the whole family, right? Even relatives we don't like, we still invite them, right? But Guru Maharaj said in the Upanayan ceremony of Krishna Balaram, not even an insect was invited from Vrindavan. Not even an insect. Because Krishna sees them, he will remember Vrindavan. So they gave him Diksha to make him forget Vrindavan. You should forget you are the son of Nanda Yasoda. You should think you are the son of Devaki and Vasudeva. So after Upanayan, you should beg a donation first from mother. So Devaki was there. There's so many gold coins and like that. But when Krishna and Balaram came before Devaki, Bhavatim Bhiksham Dehi, mother give me donation. That time Krishna remembered Mother Yasoda. Mother Yasoda used to say, Kanaya, when you take Diksha and you come to me for first donation, I will fill your bag with jewels and pearls and gold and diamonds and silver. I'll fill your bag to the top. So now after Diksha, Krishna came, Bhavatim Bhiksham Dehi, to Devaki, mother give me donation. That time Krishna remembered Yasoda. And he remembered affection of Yasoda. So remembering that, Krishna began to weep, bitterly weeping. Oh Mother, oh Yasoda, oh Mother Yasoda. And Balaram also began weeping bitterly. Guru says, Devaki said she felt like I am here, but they not seem like a ghost. Then how to change Krishna and Balaram? Immediately go to South India. 64 days in the Gurukula of Sandipani Rishi. Forget Vrindavan, forget Krishna, but Krishna never forget. So we take Diksha, our Diksha is to remember Vrindavan, Krishna Balaram. To change. Rupa Goswami gave example like alchemy. Remember alchemy? Before yogis would drink mercury, pure mercury, and they would urinate on metal, it would become gold. That is one process. In the Middle Ages, many people tried to discover this magic process, how to change bell metal into gold. So how ordinary persons like us, right? Guyanese, Australians, millions of lifetimes forgot Bhagavan. Millions of lifetimes we are here, forgetting Krishna. So how to change? Like we change metal to gold. So how we change from ordinary persons into eternal servants of Radha Krishna, this is by process of Diksha. Krishna Balaram also took Diksha. Lord Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Satrugna also took Diksha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Advaita, everyone also took Diksha. So they gave example. If you want to serve Bhagavan without Diksha, you cannot do it. Impossible. Divya Jnanam Tato Papya Kurya Papa. So Diksha means giving this relationship with Radha Krishna. Okay. So now is late. Many, many things we spoke tonight. Everybody listening very well. People don't have habit to listen 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. The very nice programs we had in Guyana. This year is Kartik Festival, October 17. Sell a kidney. That's why God made credit cards. Even if you have no money, you can still go. That's why God made credit cards. So everyone tried it. I remember 2 years ago, 7, 8 devotees came from Guyana. Many came. Last year, no one came because I was not here slapping everyone. So I hope this year a few will come. I know it's expensive and Guyana is a little poor, but anyway, save money, save money, save money. Like a bucket, put one drop. You start saving now, in 2 years you'll have that money easy. Just don't eat so much, don't buy new clothes. Easy. Okay, Banamale as usual, very nice program, very nice organization. I'd like to thank everyone for helping. Of course, Gopal, Pramila, Sita, of course, even Rasapriya did something. To see the old guys like Gajendra, Savitri, what's your name again? Kamalakanta, Hemlata, all old devotees. Vanamali, of course, and his family. So, Taco's family, his wife, children also came every night. Anyway, so 7 days must be some mistake, so you forgive that. Any good thing, that is mercy of Gurudev. So, everyone, this temple we have in Bladen Hall, very nice. Everyone tried to serve temple by body, mind and words. Don't think Gopal had plenty of money, let him do everything. Otherwise only Gopal will go back to Golok Vrindavan and all you guys will stay here. So try to serve body, mind and words. Are there any questions from the people? Any questions? Yes, Arjun.
I have a comment if I may.
Okay, only if it's a nice
What
one.
you say, it's about what you said. You said that what you think is what you get. You saw it. If we are chanting and we're not thinking of the form or pastimes of Sri Krishna, then we will not get Sri Krishna. Because there's only two other entities apart from us, the soul, Maya or Krishna. And if you're not thinking of Krishna, definitely you're in Maya.
Thinking of Maya. Mm-hmm.
So the hearing and chanting has a very important effect. See, when we see with these eyes, they don't see. They first enter into the mind, and then the intellect decides what you see. It's happening so fast, but that's what's going on. It's really the mind that has to become the devotee. You can say Krishna for lifetimes, but if your mind is not absorbed in the form and pastimes of Krishna, you will have no benefit of Krishna.
There's some benefit, is there?
Yeah, but it's something better than nothing. But the real thing is, mana eva manushanam karanam banda moksha holds. The mind alone that is the cause of your bondage and can be the cause of your liberation. Also, Swami Narayan said something very interesting that you mentioned. If you close all the doors and the windows, then you get the full effect of the incense, isn't it? Same way, Krishna is saying, if you withdraw all your senses like a tortoise does, then you can get the full effect of hearing and chanting. So close the doors. Why? We don't need the eyes to hear. Think about it. Radhe Radhe.
We have some books. Where are the books? Just sitting in the bag. We have some books. Take books. Lecture goes in one ear and out the other. The book that guitar is always. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare